It's slightly more tricky now because we're looking at differences. If you buy one pumpkin and one apple on the 30th of October, how much more will you pay than on the 26th of October? So I'm going to organise this so that I have one for the 30th of October, one for the 26th, and I'm going to have a price on each day for the apple and a price on each day for the pumpkin. Starting with the 30th of October, one apple would cost 20 pence. Again, for the 30th of October for the pumpkin, that's right at the top there, halfway between £1.10 and £1.20. So that's £1.15. I'm recording that as 115 pence, simply because that's the format of the graph. If we add those together, if I buy one pumpkin and one apple on the 30th of October, I spend 135 pence, which is £1.35. Now I'm going to compare that with the 26th of October. So looking first at the apple, on the 26th of October, an apple will cost 15 pence. Going up the line up to the pumpkin, on the 26th of October, the pumpkin will cost 60 pence. Add those together, that's 75 pence. The question is asking how much more will you pay on the 30th than on the 26th. So we need to take the smaller amount away from the bigger amount. 135, take away 75, that's 60p. Remember, that's 60p more than you had to pay on the 26th of October. And here's a similar one for you to try. If you buy one pumpkin and one apple on the 31st of October, how much less will you pay than on the 28th of October? Don't panic that this is less rather than more. It works exactly the same. You're just finding the difference between the two prices. Pause the video, have a go. Again, I'm going to set these out. An apple and a pumpkin on the 31st, an apple and a pumpkin on the 28th. Starting with the 31st, for the apple, that's halfway between 20 and 30 pence, so that's 25 pence. And for the pumpkin, that's just 50 pence. You can guess that by the time Halloween Day comes around, the shopkeeper will be desperate to sell all the pumpkins, because he's probably not going to sell any more after Halloween. Add those together, that's 75 pence. Now going to the 28th of October. The apple, that takes us to 15 pence, and the pumpkin is right up there. It's £1.10 or 110 pence. We add those together, and that's 125 pence or £1.25. Even though they're the other way round, we do the same thing. We take the smaller amount away from the bigger amount. So 125 take away 75, which leaves us with 50 pence. And remember, this time the question has asked us how much less will you pay. So you're going to pay 50 pence less on the 31st than if you'd bought the same items on the 28th.